people's wages during coronavirus has opened to a flood of applications. If workers are put on leave or furloughed, as we now know it, they'll get up to 80% of their wages reimbursed until the end of June. But if the restrictions carry on much longer, a survey by Business West suggests many firms still face going bust. Here's Robin Markwell.
If you want a take on how West Country firms are feeling right now, this is a good place to start. Business West survey received over 1,000 responses, a record number. They asked how firms would cope if the current social distancing rules continued for, say, 1 month. 91% said they could. But after 3 months, the figure falls to just 57%, and then after 6 months, it slumps to 16.5%. This when many firms are already hurting.
It's been tough.
It's really tough.
Totally devastating.
This is the most challenging period my business has ever gone through.
The waters were calm on Bristol's docks today, but for business, it's been anything but plain sailing. Kay owns this cafe. Neither she nor her husband have paid themselves a penny over the last 3 months. The government's furlough scheme couldn't come soon enough.
The vast majority of our outgoings are our staff salaries, our wages. So the help from the government is going to be invaluable to us at this moment.
A little further along, we meet Richard. His 8 Bristol boats all tied up, waiting for the lockdown to lift.
20 years' work, teetering on the edge of oblivion. Who do you criticise? Nobody intended this to happen.
When asked how their business had been affected by the crisis, 71% of the firms who responded said their orders were down, 56% said they'd lost business due to cancelled contracts or work, and a half said they had cash flow problems. So the list of problems facing employers extends beyond paying the wage bill.
People view the furlough scheme in, it'll be 3 weeks or it'll be 6 weeks. If you start asking people what are you going to be feeling like in 3 months, then people's confidence starts to get quite shaky.
And it's planning for the months ahead that's a particular worry for this language school in Bristol. They normally welcome hundreds of English language students in July and August.
Once that initial furlough period ends at the end of June, we don't know whether or not we will have any students coming back. Because although a cafe or a hotel is likely to see people arriving almost the day after lockdown lifts, our students will be in the wrong country. It could take weeks or even months for international education to pick up to the level it was at before.
3 very different businesses, 3 very different concerns as the government tries to keep the economy afloat. Robin Markwell, BBC Points West in Bristol.